Okay, we are going to meditate. Please find a comfortable posture. Keep your back straight as much as you can. I'm always reminding people before we start to practice meditation, posture is very important, but it is not a punishment. So therefore, always part of your meditation practice, learn how to respect to your body, understanding your physical abilities. Take few deep, long breaths and relax your whole body. Please do it 3 times. Experience relaxation and peace. Feel harmony with your body. Feel close to yourself. Now send your loving thoughts towards yourself, thinking, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Understand the meaning of each word clearly and deeply, then repeat it to yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Now instead of may, you can say, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now, in this present moment, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. Now send your loving thoughts towards your family. May all of my family members be well, be happy, be peaceful. Think of them individually, by names, parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, children, grandchildren. You can imagine their smiling faces in front of you. Now send your loving thoughts towards whole world. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Different people, different parts of the world, different countries. Lots of pain and suffering in the world right now. Now slowly turn your attention to your breath, which means your life. Every breath you take in, you take out, is taken mindfully. Focus on your natural, ordinary breaths. If you are distracted by a thought or a feeling or a sensation, bring your attention back to the breath or present moment. Mind wanders. That is the nature of the mind. Therefore, don't go against it. Be an observer, observing what is coming and what is going, without reacting to them, or clinging to them, or pushing them away. If you want to change your posture, please change at any time. Be kind to your body. You cannot breathe last moment. You cannot breathe the next moment. Only this moment. Live in the present moment. Present moment is the beautiful moment. Only the moment. Sometimes meditation seems to be difficult because our concentration is not well developed. It takes time. Therefore, be patient. Keep doing day by day, little by little. Now observe your mind, observe your body. Your body is relaxed, your mind is calm, tranquil and peaceful. Now bring your palms together close to your heart. Make a wish for yourself. And also you can make a wish for your family, friends and the world. What is your intention? May peace be with you. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. Choose loving kindness. Thank you very much. Please open your eyes. Okay, let's do our chanting. page number 4. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅghāṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi saṅghāṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Anicca vata saṅkhārā uppajjitva nirujjanti tesaṃ upasamosukho sabbe sattā avera hontu, sabbe sattā abhyapajja hontu, sabbe sattā anigā hontu, sabbe sattā sukhiyatānaṃ pariharantu. Mano pubbangama dhamma, mano setta manomaya, manasace paduttena, bhasati va karoti va, tatonang dukkha manveti, cakkang vahato padang, mano pubbangama dhamma, mano setta manomaya, manasace pasannena, bhasati va karoti va, tatonang sukha manveti, chāyāva anapāyini. We believe my wish. Okay, good morning, everybody. Happy to see you all this Saturday morning. Last 2 days it was so nice, right? Sunny, and I was in all the sunny places. Florida, San Diego, Palm Springs, Miami. And so now I'm here in the cold weather. I don't like it. But, suffering is optional, right? And so I'm just managing it. So now maybe I think the corona now kind of fading away, or I don't know. Now people are getting used to it, right? How do you feel about that now? Happy. Now no mask, right? So now, the corona is a kind of ending. That's what we believe. And now there's a war. How do you feel about that? Okay. One thing, now, corona is a kind of fading away. You are very happy about it, right? Yeah, we all do. And now war is happening. How do we feel about it? We are unhappy about it. What is the message we receive? Nothing permanent, right? Always something is happening. So when I'm traveling, always people talk to me and making comments and about all the burning matters around the world. And recently, one lady called me and said, my husband was so mad today. I asked, with who? With you? And no, not with me, with the war in Ukraine. What happened? They are watching television. He was so mad, he threw the remote control at the TV. So then, wife called me and she asked me what is my thought about it. Okay? So that's one experience. Somebody, so many people call me about the war. And also another person, he is a meditation practitioner, always so into spiritual practice. And he mentioned, Bhante, I hope somebody will kill Russian president. Okay, that's what he said. That's my wish. That's what I want to hear. I didn't make any comments. I was quiet about it. So now we all are going through these problems. Do you think war is a new thing or old thing? Old? Very old. But I think it is not old thing or is not a new thing. What is that then? It is the way it is. It is the way it is, right? It is always happening somewhere in the world. If we didn't see the war in Ukraine, maybe it's not a big deal for us. We don't know. But now, right now, the war in Ukraine is highlighting. Whole world knows about that. Before that, so many problems were happening around the world. But maybe we are not concerned about it. That's why I said it's not an old thing or it's not a new thing, it is the way it is. Always something happening around the world. Whether Buddha is there, whether Jesus is there, always those things are happening. Why? Imperfect human beings exist in the world. So, during the Buddha's time, Buddha is an enlightened one. He's a Buddha, right? So how powerful? Can you believe his mother's side people, they were, mother's and the father's side, both I think. They were fighting for the water of one river. They went for war. So Buddha went to the war front 3 times to stop this. If he didn't show up middle of the war, they will kill each other. So Buddha did few times go and stop and made the peace. Then they walk away. The moment Buddha walk in, they walk away. But they keep doing it, keep trying. Finally, Buddha didn't show up. What happened? Thousands of millions of them, they killed each other. Buddha's own family. Now think about it. So what did that means? Buddha is unkind? I don't think so. He's not unkind. He tried. What is the message we are receiving? Buddha is a powerful human being. Even he couldn't stop it. Yeah, he tried. He said, oh, people are fighting, let them to kill each other. He didn't say that. He go 3 times to stop this. Then finally he made the decision, it doesn't work. I had to let it be. So then they killed thousands of people. The water, to get the water for one river. Because they think this is ours. This is our water. Now, my understanding, always something conflict happening in the world. We think conflicts happening in the world. Where is the world? What is the world? In you. That's the real world. So, there are 2 worlds. One is the external world, other one internal world. External world, what we created internally. Now look at this building. This is now over 120 years old. One day, somebody has the thought in his or her or their mind, we are going to build a church in this place. Then they came together, work hard. Maybe 120 years ago they did the fundraising and did the, right Greg, lots of meeting. Remember we did lots of meeting when we get the building, right? And we did lots of meeting and how to raise the funds, and day and night maybe they work hard. Before all those things, that thought happened in somebody's mind 120 years ago. So then all the group came together and built this building, this church. So that means it's happened in somebody's mind as a thought. But what is the reaction of that thought? This building. Now we are here. We are practicing 120 years later. Still we are here and practice. So whatever thought happened in somebody's mind 120 years ago, this is the result. This is the external result. This is what we see. I think good or bad always happening somebody's mind. Bad happening because of what? Suffering, attachment, or greediness, because selfishness. Now all those conflicts happening around the world because of the selfishness, because of the greediness, attachment. So what we are doing solving these problems, what we are doing now, when we have a war, somebody is fighting, usually other group also fighting. Then we all come together and fighting and killing each other. That's why I don't think the problem will solve. The problem never solved. Now think about that man said, if somebody killed the Russian president, how wonderful. That's what he was thinking. So then I was thinking to myself, if Putin is killed, the problem is solved? No, maybe another 10 will come. So that's what Buddha said, life is full of suffering. So, whatever burning matters we have in the world, we always doing temporary solutions. That's what we do, temporary solutions. Always we fix it temporary, but problem keep coming. So, then I realized that man who wants to see something bad happening to a Russian president, then after my meditation, I was sit with him and start to talk. Then he said, Bhante, I want to apologize. Even coming to the meditation class, what I said. I said, nothing to apologize. I can see your frustration. Then I asked him, after hour later, because I didn't answer, hour later, after meditation, I asked him, do you have that thought still in your mind? Then he said, yes, but I feel guilty about it. So then I said, if you keep focusing on that thought, what you are doing, you are contributing your energy to that war. This makes sense to everybody? You are contributing. So what I am asking you today, this is the way it is. Now I raise 30 years civil war in Sri Lanka. We know about the wars. When we get into the bus, go to the school, our parents are worrying until we come home. Because anytime, maybe bombs blast the whole school bus. Those things happen. When we go to the temple, people are scared. We don't know we will come home. When parents go to work, children are not sure parents will return home. We remember we used to live like that. So that is the world. So therefore, what I am asking you now, world is too big for you to change. Do you think you can change this world? Do you think all the problems you can? How about you can change your own problem right now? You can do that. But still it is challenging and difficult for you all to solve all your problems. Now, how about this? If you are believing it is too much for you to handle all your, the internal problems inside you, now ask yourself how you are going to solve all the problems in the world. This makes sense? So therefore, don't suffer from it. So every time, I always, every morning I'm updating myself. What is happening in the war, what is happening in the other countries. I want to get an update because I'm a public speaker. I'm in the world, people asking questions. Because when I watch those things, actually I don't like those things. But I cannot run away from those things. Why? I think if I am existing in this world as a human being, I am part of it. Then I am always asking myself, what is my contribution for these burning matters in the world? So keep watching news and distract myself, one option I have. Okay, get the information and keep going and teach my meditation to other people. I think my contribution to the world, not to get upset. My contribution to the world, go somewhere, driving somewhere, and traveling somewhere, and teach one by one, put into that peace basket. That's what I am doing now. So therefore, I am asking you, if you cannot do my job, I totally understand, it's a big job to do. How about you can taking care of yourself? Every time when you see all the distracting things happening in the, the other countries or Ukraine or anywhere in the world, please make that wish. I never go to these extremes. You can do that. How many times you are doing wars every day in your mind? So, one young man used to come to the temple. Now he is in Colorado. Tad knows him really well. And so, I think he came here maybe 17, 18, that age. One day, I was thinking he was so into meditation practice. So then I was thinking, I want to give him a little gift. Usually I don't give that many physical gifts to people because I know that's not my lifestyle, and because I'm giving the best gift I can give to people every day, giving this teaching. So then one day I gave a little Buddha statue to this person. Okay, so I felt I want to encourage like a little young man like this, like him. Okay, so right after I give that little statue, he looking at it, he said, "Oh my God, I don't want it." He just throw at me. Almost. I just catch it. Otherwise Buddha is in trouble. Buddha is in war. Right? Then he said, "I don't like this. I don't want it." I asked, "Why?" He said, "Buddha. You don't like Buddha?" "No, I love Buddha. I have Buddha statues. I love Buddha. But not this Buddha." I asked, "Why this Buddha? What's wrong with this Buddha?" Then he said, "Look what he has on his chest." Some Buddha statue coming from the East countries like China, Japan, Korea, those countries, you will see there is a little sign middle of the Buddha's chest. What is that? Swastika. That is swastika. So then he said, there's a swastika on the Buddha's heart. I hate it. Why? That's a killer symbol. That's what he said. That's a killer symbol. I said, "No, my friend, it's not a killer symbol. It's a peace symbol." "No, it is a killer symbol. Hitler used this." That's what he said. I said, "No, I don't believe that. This is coming from Indian culture. It's called the swastika. In the word is a swasti. Even in my horoscope, my mother made the horoscope for me after I born. And when I'm reading my horoscope, it's a palm leaf. And so when I read it, first sentence in Sanskrit, it says, Swasti Siddham. That's what it says, Swasti Siddham. It means, peace be upon you. That's what it means in Sanskrit. Swasti Siddham means, peace be upon you. I said, this is not the peace symbol. Then he didn't believe it. Then what we did, we went to the office and we Googled. Then I realized he's right. He used something like that. But it is going the different direction. Indian swastika and Hitler swastika. But it looks so similar. Now think about that young man, that time 17 years old, I think, 17 or 18 years old. He never met Hitler. No idea who is Hitler. But he has all the information coming 75 years now. Those information are coming. Now those information are in his head. Now think about the power of the war, power of the hatred. Still that 17 years old young man, he doesn't like it. He hates it. There was another older, very old gentleman here at the temple. His name is Joe. He passed away. I think everybody remember our old members. He was 103 when he's passing away. Everybody remember that? And so he used to live in McHenry and he passed away. Always he's coming to the temple. When he's walking the stairs, I go and hold him and bring him to the temple, right? He loves me. So then when he cannot come to the temple, I always go into his house in McHenry, close to the river, to sit and meditate. I really like that experience. Over 100 years old man meditating with me. I did weekly. One day when I go to his house, I saw Joe putting his head down because he's always excited when I'm coming. But that morning, he's not excited at all, putting his head down and almost halfway he's sleeping. Then I asked wife, what's going on today with Joe? Then I asked, hey Joe, how are you doing? Then Joe said right away, I hate that man. I thought he's hating me now. Oh, that's what I was thinking, right? Then he said, I hate that man. Then he's putting his head down again. Then I asked wife, what's going on? Bhante, don't worry about it. He has a bad day today. I asked, what is that? He came Eastern European countries many years ago because he is the one escaped because of the war. He lost most of his family members and the parents and brothers and sisters. He is the only one survived. Now think about, he is 103. Still that pain he is carrying in his life. So therefore, I am not going to give the solution for the Ukraine war today. That's not my job. What I am asking you today, don't participate, don't contribute. Don't contribute to the war. So every time see the war in Ukraine or war in other country or any conflict around the world, what is your position? What do you have to think? Now tell me that. What you are going to think? Huh? Not my circus. Yes, not my circus. Then what? Imagine peace. Then imagine peace is still enough? Yeah, act. Go and do something. So now, every time when I see all the negativities in the world, I think how wonderful, I am not contributing to that. Therefore, I don't have any guilt about it. I am not get angry about it. I feel when I see all the children dying, I feel sad. I remember how many children died in Sri Lanka. How the school bus was blasted. The 120 monks were in the bus and having the educational tour is a blast whole bus. I remember those things. So therefore, every time when I see negativities, not only the war, all the negative thoughts in our mind, that means you are kind of going towards the war. Therefore, don't initiate wars in your own mind. So, whatever problem happening in the world right now, it's happened somebody's mind somewhere. Do you think the day Hitler was born, he was a bad person? Somebody labeled, he's an evil kid. I don't think so. Now think about the day Osama bin Laden was born, everybody think he's a bad kid, we have to kill this kid. I don't think so. I think everybody hugging and kissing those both babies are so cute and so sweet and like other babies. What happened to these human beings? Because the influence of the society. That's what happened to them. So therefore, if you are working on yourself, definitely you are supporting bring peace to the world. Any thoughts and any questions? Any thoughts? Yeah?
I have a thought. When I think of people that are doing violence to others, I immediately have a feeling of compassion for them. Because I think how much they're suffering.
Right.
They have to be carrying so much pain. How do they sleep? How do they feel at peace in any moment? And the more violence they do, the more in pain they are. So that's where I go to.
Yeah. That's wonderful. And also I want to tell you something else. Sometimes when we experience those distractions in the world, we get really upset. That's very normal too. So, during the earthquake in, what is the country? No, down the South America? Haiti, right? Haiti. I remember one person came to the temple and emotionally so upset. Mad and upset and so many people died. And so, Then I said, I totally understand. Just calm down. Then what I did, in that day, I remember everybody, we did like a collecting shoes to send it to that country, in the basement. Then I said to that person, we are doing a project today to helping those, the people who affected in the earthquake. Can you come and support? Then right away that person said, I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. Then I said, that's my nature. I said, stop crying then. I know it's really hurting. The way she said, she doesn't want to come. I know she's not busy. Because she felt touching the shoes is an ugly thing for her. She said, I don't have to, touch all the dirty shoes. Then right away, I'm very sorry, that's my nature. I said, stop crying then. So therefore, every time when you see something, ask yourself, what is my responsibility? You can complain and talk and write the articles about it, all those things. Doesn't help. Go and do something to help another person in the world to bring peace. Therefore, I don't have any guilty feeling about my life with all the conflicts happening in the world. Why? Last 20 years, right after I started the Blue Lotus Temple, what I was doing. Everybody knows that. I'm day and night eating all the junk food from the airport, right? And what I'm doing, I know it is a difficult lifestyle. I'm keep going and helping people. Now think about, because of my action, how many thousands of people change for good. So therefore, suffering is optional. Don't contribute to the war. Having a distracted mind. Any other thoughts? So what is your name? Kevin? Okay. Gavin? Gavin, can you come here please with me? He's my... Okay. This is, you have a special seat. Okay. How about one day he is a Buddhist monk and teaching at the temple like me? He's beautiful, right, for that job? Right, he does. Ooh. So why I am asking him to come to the front? Now look at this beautiful boy. Now think about we all helping this young man to make his life beautiful. This morning I saw he's coming to the temple. Then I was kind of looking at him. How beautiful. I was thinking when I was little. When I used to go to the temple with my mother. Now he was, during the meditation I opened my eyes and looking at him. Then I was thinking, he is the peace. He is contributing peace to the world. So therefore, we love you, we appreciate you. One day, you have to take this light to the world. Because all these people are supporting for you to that journey. Right? You have lots of good things to do. Therefore, we have to give them a hand. Thank you. Okay, Tessa?
Good morning. House. I'm like in a giant concert. This is amazing. Okay. We have like 4 things. So hang in there, be patient. Thank you for your wonderful talk.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
I miss your gorgeous smile. So every other week we have the delicious fritters. You know the drill by now, right? The dal latte with the chai tea and the Sri Lankan pancakes. So we've got some extras. If you'd like to pick some up, come visit me in the gift shop. This afternoon from 4 to 5, Bhante Sujatha will be up in Burlington, Wisconsin at Peace Tree Yoga, and he will be guiding a lovely Lovingkindness meditation. If you'd like to join him there. So, Packer fans, all that good stuff, go hang out with Bhante, right? And then tonight we have Crystal singing
They are fighting always, anyway.
If you can help us break down the chairs and cushions, it would be much appreciated.
They are the two people always at the office. I have seen it all the time.
It's touch and go. And then the final thing, so yes, that's this evening for $25 from 7 to 8:30 if you want to attend. You can purchase tickets here. Bring a lovely pillow, blanket, and just allow yourself to absorb that amazing energy. Space Soccer Day is happening. I've mentioned this, and I'm going to keep talking about it. Julie, I got you. You're on here too, okay? So Space Soccer Day, the booklet is happening. We have an example of our Space Soccer Day booklet if you would like to advertise something for your business, your friend's business, or even something like if you've lost a loved one and you want to honor them, you can put a little ad in the booklet. So many options to support the temple. And as far as the parade goes and breaking down and snacks and drinks and things like that, Sue, I know you helping us. There's sign-up sheets for that if you want to help in any small way. Also, Sue has prepared cookies every single week. So please buy them all because I do eat the leftovers. Julie Gibson has something to say.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Just a quick note about the sock day for any of the wee ones, any age really at all, that we're going to be part of the program. And so we're a little disjointed because we're doing Zoom with Buddha Kids. So just keep looking at the email blast, and then an hour before the program, I'm going to ask any kids that day that want to come meet me downstairs. We'll organize something for the program. Okay?
Mm-hmm. So the Buddha Day is a very important day. That's a Buddha's birthday. We are celebrating. It's a family event. You can bring your family, children, whoever wants to come. And also we have, after 3 years, right? We didn't do 2 years, I think.
Last one was in 2019.
Yeah, so within 2 years, Buddha Day celebration and parade, this year we are kind of mindfully excited about it. And why I say mindfully excited, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. And so something going wrong, I'm totally fine with that. And so then I don't want to make my mind, worry about it. So therefore, please consider that we have dragon dance and lots of dancing and music is happening in this room. So then after that we have parade. And also we are looking for the sponsors for the monks who are visiting around the country. Maybe 12, 13 monks will join. So therefore if you want to sponsor a monk or half of the monk and so please support us. We are going to cover their travel expenses. There's a sign-up sheet for that too, right?
And you can do so online on Eventbrite. So if you want to help them with their travel expenses, it's so much.
Yeah. And also,
it takes place, I want to just say, it's May 14th from 4 to 7.
yeah.
So you come here at 4, we have our lovely indoor program, and then we're going to strut around the square.
Yeah. And also I want to make one more announcement today, because during the Buddha Day celebration, we are planning to open new stained glass windows. We are already covered. You can see one is already covered. And so because the people who sponsored that, we are waiting for them in the Buddha Day celebration. We are going to open that. We have 7 more, right? 7 more stained glasses, and we are looking for the sponsors for that because we are going to put the Eightfold Path around it. So that means when people come to the temple, easily we can teach them, pointing each stained glass. If your family or friend or your company, they already initiated with 2. And that's what I covered. Tessa wanted to really open it today, but I said I want to wait for the sponsors because they are outside of the state, out of the state. So anybody interested to donate 1, please talk to me or Tessa, and she will guide. What I want before the Buddha Day celebration, I want to have all the sponsors for all the 9 windows have the Eightfold Path. The middle one is the Blue Lotus, you can see. So it is already covered, and Yeah, I know. Even it is a surprise because we had to have the sponsors to do that. Therefore, please consider that. I am going to ask Tessa to send the email out too about it. If if you want to talk about it, please come and talk to me about it. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.